Colorado Springs, Colorado is known for its natural beauty and mountainous terrain that stretches as far as the eye can see. But for Ryan Cordell, the only terrain that concerns him lies between two white lines. Cordell is in his 5th season of pro ball and his first with the Colorado Springs Sky Sox, the AAA affiliate of the Milwaukee Brewers. He's been around the game long enough to know that the life of a minor leaguer is a daily grind.
In Little League, you show up and play, and when you play professional baseball, it's, you have your routine, it's a part of your life, it's your job, and it is a game, but at the same time, we take it really serious.
The travel, the pay, the hyper-competitive atmosphere are all challenges that minor leaguers face, but there's another challenge that's often overlooked.
Honestly, over the past couple of years, I think if you talk to guys who play in minor league baseball, the toughest thing is the living situation, dealing with signing a lease, then not knowing if you're going to be gone in a couple days or going to be there the whole year. I think one year I was in an apartment that had 11 different guys that rotated through.
But thankfully, that hasn't been a problem for Cordell this season, as he has the good fortune of knowing a family in the area.
They're a baseball family, their son plays college baseball, and so he just kind of, they reached out to me and said that, I had a place to stay if I wanted it, and just being able to, be in a, in a family setting, a home, an actual home is great. When you have a day game, you get to come back and kick back and relax and spend some time just hanging out. Last couple evenings we've been able to, play cornhole or ping pong or whatever it is, but just kind of get away from the game a little bit, just relax, and that's always nice to be able to do that.
And then it's back to work, heading to the ballpark to continue perfecting his craft.
I like to get to the park early. I'm one of those guys who likes to get there pretty early. I have, a little bit of a routine in the weight room that I like to do to just get my body ready. At about 3:30 is when we go out on the field as a team and get our work in, taking ground balls, fly balls, and hitting BP.
And that early work is even more important for Cordell this season, as the Sky Sox have the longtime outfielder spending some time at third base.
It's an adjustment. I've always felt comfortable in the outfield, but haven't played much infield since high school, and so it's tough, when you're over at third base getting rockets from big dudes hitting the ball off a 95-mile-an-hour pitcher and trying to make those plays. So it's going to take some adjusting, but I'll go out there and try and do my best, see what happens.
No matter where he plays in the field, Cordell has proven that his offense isn't lacking.
Into the gap, this one gets down. An RBI double for Ryan Cordell.
The Brewers made it a point to trade for him a year ago, and he's even a member of the team's 40-man roster. All great signs for the future, but something Cordell isn't taking for granted.
What's funny with baseball is it can just turn on a dime. And I think that's the whole thing of not being complacent and always trying to get better. So, maybe I went, 4 for 4 the night before and hit a home run. That doesn't mean I can show up to the park and be like, I don't need to do my early work and I don't need to get those swings in the cage because, I'm hot right now, because I've had it flip on me real quick.
Hard work, preparation, it's all part of that daily grind. But so too is the realization that the end result isn't up to him.
On days like today, when it's just absolutely beautiful outside, I think Colorado is just an awesome place that you can kind of just see God's handiwork and His power and His glory, and just kind of put things into perspective. There's always just things that I think God kind of challenges me with. And I think one of them is definitely just trusting Him that He's got a plan, and I can do my job of honoring and glorifying Him by putting 100% effort in everything I do on and off the field. But at the end of the day, He's got control of my performance and what's going to happen and where I'm going to go, where I'm going to be, and I just have to trust Him.
Trusting and working as he continues towards his big league dream.
Ever since I was a little kid, I've dreamed of getting to the big leagues and putting on a big league uniform and getting to play for a big league team. And so I absolutely let myself dream and think about those things so that I continue to have those goals. And the only way you do that is if you continue to just work hard and never get complacent.
This one's going to leave. Out of here, home run for Ryan Cordell.